Yeah, I was just wondering if she was just available for a few questions. Is she going to be on the phone long? It's those people. It's you people? Okay. Can you hear that?
Barely.
There it is.
Yeah, that's a little better. Those people, she's like, excuse me? Excuse me?
Okay, are you still there?
I am.
Okay, so I'm going to transfer you over. Hold on just a moment.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Uh, Mr. People, are you there?
Yes.
Sorry, I sent you to the wrong line. Let me retransfer you again. Hold on.
Okay.
Those people.
This is her.
Hey, Tyra. It's you people. Hey, I had a few questions for you. You got some time to talk to me, like 5, maybe 10 minutes? Okay. Hey, obviously you probably saw the show last night. We heard that Bill Smith resigned. We were just wondering how the next person was going to be picked. Was that going to be picked by you and the council, or was that going to be like the next person in line? Do you have can you tell me on that?
So in the revised statute book, because the next person in line for the election, it doesn't work that way. That doesn't give the valid goings for anybody else that would be open to fill that seat now. So it'll be letters of intent. And I don't decide anything. It's the council's decision.
Okay, but if you put in a letter of intent, your name would be considered for the seat, right?
As long as you meet all the qualifications, a registered voter, lived in the town for 12 consecutive months, and have a physical address for you.
Okay, gotcha. We'll go on to the next one. Has the gas bill been resolved or paid in full yet?
Has on the account still itself, we're having discrepancy because we had an agreement with the city of Walkenburg back in 2020, and so we need to find out there why they changed the rate without even letting us know. And so what happened is between the 3 months that amount carried, the 3 months we got a bill in January, and then we didn't get another bill until May. So between February, March, April, those 3 bills don't add up to $31,000.
So are you just like trying to fight the 30,000? Is that why that's not at a zero payment? You're trying to fight that 30,000 and you refuse to pay it? Is that what's going on?
Well, correct, because once I pay that, we're not really going to see the money if it is, and I think I have a fair fight of saying things. They've provided everything to their council. I have, but I've never got to even speak in front of council except for once.
Gotcha. Yeah, we saw that. All right.
I do have the mid-toe diving stuff for you. I can't compress the zip drive because it's really huge. So my check's coming tomorrow, and he's going to show me how to do that off of there, and then that way I can get those sent to you for the cleaning of the tanks.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that was my next question. Was if that stuff has come through yet. So that's cool. I'm not too worried about it. No rush on that. I greatly appreciate it. How about the audit? Do we have any information on the audit? When's the audit going to get done? Do we know?
I spoke to the auditor yesterday, and there's a few things that he's missing, so I need to get those to him. Some paperwork for the payables, the aging of accounts, and a couple other things. And so I'm not for sure on the time amount. I didn't ask. I'm not gonna. I mean, it's in the ballpark right now, but I can ask and let you know.
Right. Right. Yeah, we were just wondering because, because of all the, state funding and everything would be really beneficial to the town. So, and you had mentioned that the audits haven't gotten done yet. So we were just wondering if that was in the works and when that would be done.
I don't know when it will be done, but we are in consecutive daily communication with the auditor from the state.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. How about a lawyer? The last town meeting, you guys were talking to a lawyer, or the meeting before. Did you guys ever hire him, or did you guys find a lawyer?
As of right now, the town does not have a lawyer.
Okay. All right. How about this? Can I address you on a rumor that we heard? Okay. We heard a rumor that you had paid somebody to try and defame not only me, but Good Citizen Media, as well as physically harm them. Is that true?
Let me tell you something right now. The way that gentleman presented himself, that is not what he told.
Well, I'm not going off of that gentleman's information. I'm going off of other information that we've gotten in. So I was just wondering, I haven't even watched this show yet.
Why would I do it now when this has been going on for 18 months? What would make me quit now? There's no difference. It's the same thing every day. I get bashed every day. I get hung every day. I'm used to it. So I would not have revenge. That's not my mission. I don't like revenge.
Okay. We were just wondering. I mean, it just seemed kind of weird because, Adam is supposed to be fired. Apparently information has gone out that Mike paid Good Citizens bill. I don't know how that information would have gotten out other than through you or one of the ladies in the office. It's just kind of weird that we're getting all this weird information. That's why I'm calling you up to try and clarify what's going on.
I need a receipt for my bill too.
Well, for one, that Robert.
I want to see when it got paid.
Liberty Bird, whatever. That's not what he told us in the beginning. He wanted to clarify everything and bring light to everything with the facts.
Right.
That's not what happened.
Oh, I mean, I can understand that. I mean, that's why I'm trying to call you up and get the facts, So, is there a way that is Good Citizens bill paid, or did Mike pay that?
I don't know who he paid. I don't know. I was not out there.
Gotcha. Okay. Just wondering. Is there anything like that you would want to, have any questions on or any statements on that, maybe I didn't touch? Because we're just trying to, or at least me, I'm trying to catch up on a lot of the issues with Aguilar and, some of the rumor mill. But I mean, is there anything that, maybe that you'd want to address right now with me while you got time?
Well, yeah, my family comes first, and I don't appreciate being followed and pictured everywhere.
What do you mean everywhere? We don't follow you everywhere, Tyra. We don't.
You just admitted that you followed me.
No. We were joking. That was a joke, Tyra.
Sent me a picture. Good Citizen sent me a picture. Do you know how that looks? Do you know how I feel? I don't feel safe in my own home.
Good Citizen sent you a picture when? How?
Through Messenger. He sent a picture of my car to me, where I was at, where nobody even knew where I was at.
Well, that's just because you just so happened to be up there the day that he went up there. I mean, that was purely coincidence, Tyra. Seriously, that was coincidence. If nobody knew that you were going up there, how did we know?
I don't know.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. That was purely coincidence. And that was because Adam was poking the dog. You know what I'm saying? And dog went up there to go get some pictures. Just so happens that you're up there. I mean, you can't fault us for that.
So you're going to bring me into the mess that has nothing to do with me. You guys have bashed me, defamed me, the whole 9 yards.
Well, I mean, it kind of does, Tyra. I mean, you are the administrator, you are the clerk, right? So everything that we pretty much talked about.
There's a council too that takes everything too. I don't say yes or no. I don't pass the ordinances. I provide the information.
And we've gotten on the council as well. But I mean, Tyra, we talked about this before. I mean, if we could get other information on other council members that are doing wrong, we would post it. Unfortunately, we're not getting that because people feel threatened, we're told. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
well, let me tell you something. When we had the chlorine issue here, not one person called this town hall office, not one. There was 12 people on Facebook that called the state, called me. One of the fire board members called the state directly and told on me and said I was contaminating the water system.
Who called up and said that you were contaminating the water system?
The previous council member that is no longer a council member.
Okay, so that was Bill or Vern, because I mean those are the only two that so far that I've covered that aren't on the council anymore.
And Bill's not actually. We have to accept his resignation at the end of the month. So once that's done, then the letters of intent will probably go out, and they'll give him 30 days to turn them back in. Right,
but so was it Vern that called up on you or allegedly called up on you and said that you were contaminating the water?
Yes.
And you have documentation and proof of this?
You think the guys in the state office is going to lie to me?
I'm not saying that the guys in the state office are going to lie to you, but I mean, I'm not saying that it didn't happen because I don't know. I don't know Vern. I don't know what he does in his off time or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I can't say anything on that one, to tell you the truth, Tyra. I was just wondering if you had any like concrete proof on it. That's all. I mean, if you had concrete proof, I got no problem coming out with that concrete proof.
No, because every time I get something, I get joked of. You know, when I tried to have communication in good faith, and I got laughed at. I tried to show the other night.
What do you mean?
You guys are making fun of me. Why do I even want to deal with you guys?
Well, I mean, you know, we bust balls, and if you're taking offense to it, Tyra, you could have told us a long time ago that you were taking offense to it.
When my family is in harm, and I can't even go out in town here, I consider that to be very.
What do you mean your family's in harm's way? We've never threatened you in any way, shape, or form.
You don't know what you created here. You know, your citizen's girlfriend coming at me at the meeting like that. That was so disrespectful.
Well, first of all, that's not his girlfriend. That's a member of the town that came at you.
Well, if I had proof.
Well, there you go. That's why I said rumor mill.
Yeah, well, the rumor mill continues on with you guys because you don't find anything out.
Well, it's kind of hard to when we're not given the information properly.
Well, if you don't ask for it, I don't know you want it.
Tyra, come on, really?
I went back and looked through all your FOIA and your card requests, and guess what? Do you want me to email those to you and let you know how many there were and how many I actually did for all of them? I did all of them.
Did you give me the FOIA request on the grant and loan? How much did you get on the grant from that grant and loan into the city of Aguilar before all this? So how much?
You don't get the grant and loan advance. It comes out from a payable, goes directly to the contractors. It does not even come to us. It goes directly paid out to the contractors on a balance sheet that goes to USDA and back to the people that we have the $2.6 million loan with. And everybody has to sign off of it, and then they pay the contractor. There's no advancement of whatsoever. There is not money right here. There's not any money stolen. And anything that is over $750,000 gets a single audit by itself.
Boy, she worked up.
So how come you couldn't tell us this before, and how come I couldn't get this information before? That was one of my... No, you didn't tell me this before.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't tell me this before, because I asked about this before, and if I would have had the answer to the question, I wouldn't keep berating on the question. You see, Tyra?
I told you directly. No, I told you. It's not. And
okay.
I actually even put something out in the newsletter as well.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go back. Maybe I forgot. I mean, I am kind of scatterbrained, Tyra. I don't want to have an argument with you. I'm just trying to have a conversation with you. You know what I'm saying? That's it. So that's it. I mean, like, I just wanted to, quell a few things, figure out a few things, get updated on a few things.
Only worth $100.
So, all right.
The sanitary survey is complete. The only thing we're waiting for is a bid for the construction to be done on the reservoir and the holes in the green tank. It's not the inside. It's not anything happening that's contaminating it. It's the outside foam.
It's the outside. Are you talking about the liner inside the tank that we saw? That was
the liner inside the tank has a tear in it, so it needs to be repaired. And then the green tank that sits over here on the north side hill, that one has to be put back with some kind of coat over the top of the whole entire green foam stuff.
Gotcha. But both tanks have bad liners right now, right?
No, just one.
Just one. So
the reservoir that's up here on the south side.
So does the green tank just have like it's like boat paint or something on the inside of it? Because that's where I'm getting confused. Because I know the one tank has a liner, but it
I don't know what that one has inside of it. I've never asked.
Huh. Gotcha. All right. Cool beans. I greatly appreciate it, Tyra. I really do. And I'm sorry that you're all upset and everything, or if I got you upset. For real, I am. You know what I'm saying? I don't like misinformation going out as much as anybody else. So.
Well, the dam's done already, so we can't fix that.
Yeah. I kind of feel you. It's all out there. And kind of why I was.
I have nothing to hide. But, I'm up against the wall in here. And do you see anybody coming in to give me a hand? No.
What do you mean as far as in the office? I thought you had Stephanie and Sarah there to help you out.
Out in the community.
Oh. Well, that was
the citizen's plan to make the town better. All he did is make it worse.
No, I don't think that was the plan. I really don't. I don't think that was the plan at all.
I have a backstage, recordings, and when he says that he's here for the views and not to help the town of Aguilar, they fairly stumbled upon the town of Aguilar. I take that very personal.
Well, I don't think he ever said he was just there for the views. And again, we have to get views to get the story out. No offense. I have
the recording of him and Vern behind stage. They never ever admitted me to the show, and I didn't even know. So everything that they said behind the scenes, guess what? I have that.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm just saying, I don't think that he would say that he's just there for the views.
Well, and then to say things about me and very hurtful, 2 cents to give him a blowjob, really, that's improper. Why would you even say that? Why is it my personal life has to come out and everything when that has nothing to do with my job?
I think that was more ball busting than anything else, to tell you the truth, Tyra.
Well, you know what? I'm getting tired of it because you know what? I don't deserve it. But you know what? I get up every day and I still deal with it.
I feel you. We do the same thing. Especially when we've got people out there saying that we're pushing a pedo and whatnot and so forth. We've got to deal with it just as much as you do.
I never said that.
I didn't say you did. Just saying, we've got our issues just like you've got yours, but those are the positions that we took, right? With power comes responsibility, right? And the downfalls.
Be the bad person, you have all. I don't have all this power. The council's the one that says yes or no. I don't say anything. All I provide is the information. At the end of the day, they're the ones that make the decision to pass the ordinance or not. They're the ones that make the decision to hire and fire people. I no longer am doing that.
Okay. I got you.
And the cars, my white car, no, nobody paid for it with the grant or anything. So don't go back and try to redact your stuff. Actually, I said I paid with the grant money from the town of Aguilar. It was for my dying ex-boyfriend. He gave it to me as a gift, if y'all would like to know.
No, we didn't really want to know. We didn't bring that up. I think Bird brought that up. And as far as the comments that were made, possibly again, because I can't remember that far back, a lot of stuff has happened. you know, it was more than likely just ball busting more than anything else. Because I mean, seriously, if we were that serious about it, Tyra, I think we would have tried to get financials on it some way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? Like, for the most part.
You guys are told a bunch of stuff on this, and I already have all that stuff that you guys have been digging for. I don't know what you're looking for.
What do you mean?
On my personal life.
We're not looking for anything on your
Just ask me.
We're not.
If you want something, just ask me.
We're not trying to get into your personal life. Tyra, you don't understand. See, the whole thing with the busting on you about you and Adam being together, that wasn't us busting on you. That was us poking at Adam.
It doesn't matter.
I understand it doesn't matter, but it's not like we went into great personal detail. I've never, talked about your family. I've never brought your kids into this. I've never done anything to that effect. I've never even posted a picture of your house. Nothing.
I posted a picture of my face, and you know how I feel about that. And it's funny. And you guys want me to give you information and have a nice rapport with you when I'm supposed to be very nice to good citizen and you people, because I'm not in any position to not be friends with you. Really?
I didn't say that you had to be friends with us. What we said was we'd much rather work with you and be friends and be able to ball bust and get together, have a good time. Like, that's where we were trying to go with it, is trying to get you to relax and chill out and understand that, we have to mention you because unfortunately you're in that powerful seat, right? But our main objective really to begin with was Adam. And, Adam has Adam has a bad tendency to not keep his mouth shut.
Okay, that's fine, but he doesn't work here anymore. So why would you even let him on your show?
Well, you're absolutely right. And we did
because
that.
He paid to have me whacked.
Right. We did that because, he's willing to do anything. Like, I don't know, like pay people money to cause bodily harm, something like that. I mean, Tyra, if he's not working for you anymore, how good does it look on you for you to be having conversations with somebody, and not only having conversations with somebody that doesn't work for the town, but apparently you're giving information to, that shouldn't leave the office. And then on top of it, you're donating to a PR fund.
That's not how it was explained to us. And I already filed a report. And
Tyra, I suggest when you get off of work, if you don't know Bird's channel, it's Mr. Psyop. I would really suggest that you go and watch the show that he did last night if you did not watch it. I would really suggest that, Tyra. And I'm doing this as a nice thing. Like, I'm not saying it as like a threat or anything. I'm saying that the guy put out some pretty incriminating evidence on you there, Tyra.
Well, that's fine. I already filed my report and I'll let the officials or the cops handle it.
Okay. All right. I was just letting you know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're tired of the bullshit, and I'm trying to be honest with you. I'm not trying to upset you. I'm just saying, like, I don't think that we put out anything compared to what this guy just put out on you and what he's accusing you of.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's pretty crazy. But just letting you know. I mean, if you didn't know, okay? All right. Anything else? Because I think I'm frustrating you, and I don't want to frustrate you anymore.
No, I'm good.
Okay. All right. I greatly appreciate you. I greatly appreciate your time, Tyra. I really do. Thank you very much. I'll contact you if I have anything further, or if I need any more information. All right.
All right. Thanks.
You're welcome. Have a great night.
All right, bye.
Bye.